You see later, I carry a very interesting program, you know. But some police, some here, them are sing about them bad man friend and them thing. They may have the video and them thing, but I talk to a lady where I never dead. Where they must say a gunman kill. He must a UTech student. But me I hear say now a Babylon and them thing. But me have some footage and me have some things, so you know me stay ready. But anyway, me just step on the US-China trade war still. And the propaganda thing where me I tell some man say me not follow enough because me is a man me follow international things straight to, you know. Because we a man we study the world, you know. And then now brainwash me. You understand? Because I try to show some people. When me hear a man, the man who just write me, he see me have a part 2 me I follow up. And I say, you know, one-sided trade deal. One-sided trade deal, I just greed and them thing there. So I'm going to show you 2 video. 3 video. 3 little short video. I'm going to show you the billionaire, Jack Ma, from Alibaba. First, a Chinese, he might tell you, I want to listen to the man good. And just listen the mistake America make. Because if you have to spend money, like our people, them should have spend back money in our country, pan ourselves. But instead of the people them in the end house are be Robbins and be sitting. And them I use some draconianism laws and put peer laws on people. Nothing for create no job or do nothing at all. Jamaica can't move, so yeah. Pay brainwash and pay big talk and them thing. Then you have some little stroll where you go up online and try to stroll on people. Can't stroll on Wayne Lonesome because me burn out anything or anyone in a business. You understand? Have you prove a thing? Wanna watch this? Teach the people them the thing them, yeah? If you open the people them eye, you know. Open them eye. Watch this. See? We not follow them and burn out nobody, you know. Cause you understand? We don't want to lead people astray. Watch this. Listen good. Listen good.
Something. Small business. Developing the Midwest America. Helping the farmers there. Small business there. To exporting to China. So we all agree. But something that we did not discuss about the American the job losing to China, Mexico, and this. Can I share with you my ideas?
Please.
Yeah. First, I think 30 years ago, when I just graduated from universities, I heard America had a wonderful strategy. They outsource the manufacturing job, service jobs. They outsource the manufacturer to Mexico and China.
30 years ago.
The service job to India. There's a book called The World is Flat.
Tom Friedman,
yeah,
colleague at the New York Times.
And I think it's a perfect strategy. You know, that the Americans said, we just want to control the IP, we just want to technology, we just want the brand, and leave the lower end jobs for the world. Great strategy. And second is that the American international companies made millions and millions of dollars from globalization. The top 100 companies in America. Amazing. I remember when I graduated from university, I tried to buy a beeper, the Motorola beeper. Cost me $250. My pay at that time is $10 a month as a teacher. And the cost of making that beeper is only $8 for a chip. So, past 30 years, IBM, Cisco, Microsoft, they made tons of money. The profit they made are much more than the 4 largest banks in China put together. The China Mobile Phone, China Unicom, and whatever you name it, put together. Still, these multinational companies made more money than. So their market cap grew more than 100 times in the past 30 years. But where'd the money go? This is what I'm curious, because as a business people, I always care about the balance sheet. Where the money coming, where the money go. Past 30 years, the American had 13 wars, spending $14.2 trillion.
Mm-hmm.
The money going there. What if they spend a part of that money on building up the infrastructure, helping the white collars and the blue collars? No matter how strategy good it is, you're supposed to spend money on your own people, right? Not everybody can pass Harvard. Like me, they're not good at education, right? We should spend money on those people who are not good at schooling. And the other money, which I'm curious about, is that when I was young, I heard America is about Ford and Boeing, those big manufacturing companies. The last 10, 20 years, I heard about is Silicon Valley and Wall Street. The money go to the Wall Street. And what happened? Year 2008. the financial crisis wiped out $19.2 trillion USA alone. They wiped out all the white collars and destroyed 34 million jobs globally. So what if the money is not Wall Street? What if the money spent on the Middle East, Middle West of the United States, developing the industry there? That could be changed a lot. So it's not the other countries steal jobs from you guys. It is your strategy.
Okay,
but you do not distribute the money and things in a proper way. This is what I.
And now we are having a backlash. And that backlash is a rebuke of globalization. And so much of the conversation, frankly, that we have here, and that backlash is happening in the United States. But I will say President Xi was here yesterday. You had lunch with him. And he was quoting Abraham Lincoln. What did you make of that?
Well, I would say that globalization is a great stuff. It's the USA, it's developed countries that teach us how to do globalization. I remember 2002 or 1 before China joined the WTO, everybody in China was worried. Me, I was worried. Because what if all the international products come to China, destroy our industry, and we have to lose a job? So convince China, after 20 years, then you guys are say, this is a terrible thing. I believe globalization is good, but globalization needs to be improved. This is Donald Trump, President-elect, want to solve it, the problems. That globalization, I think, should be inclusive globalization. In the past 30 years, the globalization was controlled by 60,000 big companies. 100 years ago, globalization was controlled by several kings and emperors. What if next 30 years we can support 6 million business doing business across the board? What if in next 30 years we can help support 20 million small business can do business across the board? So this is something which I believe globalization should be inclusive.
Yeah, them man that speak. That me I talk about now. All right, but I watch this now. So me say me no take certain talk. Nah, sir. Deal with reality, reality check. And we not take propaganda talk. We not idiot. Hear this.
For a very wonderful speech with wonderful content and everything.
When you listen clearly,
Really explaining what our relationship is between China and Africa. Thank you very much. I will now give the floor to His Excellency President Robert Mugabe, the chairperson of the AU, to give a statement.
Rest in peace, Father Mugabe. When you listen to the speech, could you hear?
Your Excellencies, Co-Chairman, President Jacob Zuma, and President Xi Jinping. Your Excellencies, Heads of State and Government, Your Excellency, the representative of Secretary General of the United Nations, if present, Your Excellency Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, Chairperson of the African Union Commission, Honorable Ministers, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends. Before I read my statement, I must say after listening to President Xi Jinping, a speech so rich in forms of assistance covering practically all our sectors, be they agricultural, mining, infrastructural, industrial, etc., etc., poverty included, poverty alleviation, our children and the women. So much, so many facets of assistance. I'm sure you will agree with me that we give him a round of applause. A round of applause.
Listen here, no propaganda around here.
Here is a man. Here is a man representing a country once called poor.
True.
A country which never was our colonizer.
True.
But there you are.
Wasn't our colonizer. Yeah, man.
He is doing to us what we expected those who colonized us yesterday to do.
Oh, reality.
Let
Yeah,
them,
man.
if they have ears to hear, let them hear.
Reality. Adds up to yourself. Big speech.
We will say he's a God-sent person. May God bless China and its people. Ladies and gentlemen, I am deeply honored to address this historic second summit of the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation, FOCAC. On behalf of the African Union, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to our hosts for the warm welcome and hospitality extended to us. Co-chairman, I am particularly pleased that the second summit is a clear demonstration of the friendship, mutual respect, and understanding between African countries and China. Our relationship with China has stood the test of time and is destined to continue flourishing for many years to come. Co-chairman, I feel highly honored to take the floor immediately after President Xi Jinping has made the much anticipated announcement of new measures, which are historic and destined to change and to inject more vibrancy into the already dynamic relationship between China and Africa. I therefore take this opportunity to express our sincere and profound gratitude. Once again, our detractors have sought to portray and reduce our relations to purely commercial ties, driven in their view, as they say, by China's appetite for and desire to extract raw materials from our continent. That's what they say.
That's what they say.
On the contrary, reality, fortunately, does not conform to such distorted, imaginative creations.
What do you mean? I'm not idiot.
Our relations go much deeper than the extraction of resources. We are committed to strengthening the current and multifaceted and multidimensional relations between African countries and China. Co-chairman, 15 years ago, China and Africa decided to establish a platform founded on a strategic partnership to address issues of common development. The two partners agreed to promote a shared world vision based on peaceful development, mutual respect, and win-win cooperation. At this summit, we celebrate a milestone in the evolution of this platform on China-Africa cooperation. We therefore rededicate ourselves to the principal guidelines of our relations and to the mutuality of the outcomes we seek in our cooperation in the political, economic, cultural, and security spheres. Since the inception of FOCAC, we have witnessed tremendous growth in the relations between Africa and China. China has become Africa's premier investment and trading partner, a trend which has scaled up Africa-China trade volumes to $400 billion by 2020, from $220 billion in 2014. Co-chairman, we commend efforts by FOCAC to deepen institutional ties with regional bodies, such as the African Union and its structures, as well as the African Development Bank. We acknowledge the achievements made so far in the implementation of the pledges that China made in the areas of trade, investment and financing, agriculture, human capital development, health, environment, market access, and regional integration.
I'm showing them the way China make investment in, bag of gun and them thing there. You see me I talk about? Yeah, that's why we say we not take trick by them, We're not in that, we not do that. You understand? Look on that thing now. I'm going to show them some things, Let me show them something. This, I'm going to start from 1961. This is how the world look. This is who did I run it in 61. Top country by export. You see the country? United Kingdom, Germany, see there, Canada. You see it? You see them come down? 1961. So I started from there. So it come down and you see. You see who did I run the country? A real thing this we are dealing with. Watch this. Watch this now. Watch this. And watch the ear. You never seen a China pan this or nothing, I drop it at 2000. Watch this. See when the country them move there. And the ear when it move 62. So you see who I climb up the ladder. See 63. See the ladder climb up there now. The United Kingdom you do it same way 65. The US run come to cover. The US they gone over them long time there. 67. The US they way up yesterday. See, the Germany come to cover there. 68. China I mentioned yesterday. Africa come on and drop off back then. 70. US are lead just see them. US are lead by 5. See it? 72. US are lead by 5. Germany up there. See Japan run come up there. 74. Japan run come. I trade. Watch it back. Japan run come there, took over France, the United Kingdom drop back there. Sri Lanka get bigger in 77. US lock it in. And Saudi Arabia Messiah run come up. And Iraq run come up on it too. Africa Union, see them down there, so they enter back the list. Japan come and take over Germany. See that? United States are lead, man. 82. So Italy one come up there. Japan they go number 2. 83. Germany they number 3 in the world. See, they export, you know. I'm scared of the good, you know. So Ankan come to the board and North Korea there. South Korea. Not South. US there, watch it. 87. Who that now? Germany up there, so Japan there, so France there, so Germany are like group fast now. 90. Germany are going good. You go see China, it's only China come on the board, man. China come on the board in 92. So Russia run up there. 93, 94 now. Hong Kong, you know, no China yet. 95, no China not reach on that yet. China just reach, China the bottom there, 96. And the China run come up there now, look. 97, look on China. 98, what China? France up there, sir. United Kingdom, watch China. Come over there, sir. China there. 2000. See, 2001. China to make it big move, man. Germany there. Japan straight past that then come down back. Germany lock number 2 place in 2002, you know. So China there. They are 3rd place there. Sit over take Japan there. Watch China. 2005. 2006. Watch China. 27. Japan drop back there at 4th. 2009. That's what China now. Move on Germany. And at 2nd place 2010. Sit on US there. Watch the trade. 2012. From when you take it over now. We don't know about this man. Watch the trade. Boom. 2013. 2014 to grab it same way. They never talk about it, you know, watch the trade. 2015 they grab it there. US take it over back and then they take it back over now. 2016. US run come take it back little there. 2017. See take it back there. 2018. Yeah man, I saw them trade look now, yeah. See there? December, alright. So I try to show some people now. Say, hey, we know this. I will know when people have said them propaganda. I want to say book back and say Chinese come for this and that and that. But I said China is not like the China is not like the World Bank and IMF who dictates and say lay off them people there. When they lend you $1 billion or $2 billion and say, hey, devalue your money. Under the right value, devalue it. Them dictate to you, mash up the country. Do you understand? Especially our country. Them not dictate to them first world country. It's not going to work. But dictate to our country. You see me I say, and then they spread propaganda. We don't have propaganda thing. They can't go in our head. You understand? So if you just study the world one, as I say, we can't have one big brother here. You have one big brother in the world, a terrible thing that fear. Anything where him say goes. But if you have a 5 or a 6 big brother now, you know, say, a man they can't come bully you because some of the big brother come and say, what kind of thing that if you bully them, the little one, you can't do that. So I for him no, so you can't do that and fling on the might and do things. So you get the scale balance, and that we want a balance scale. You see me I say? But we not fall in another trap there with them tell you say, yeah man, China come mash up this and mash up that and this and that. China can't gun come to Jamaica. Yeah. All of them gun there, we know talk about Haiti and gun, the gun them come from America. Go through Haiti. You understand? Because it's a population control them are going with, you know. Like black people population control, like we are eat that. People not eat that. They can't do that in a certain country, you know. Only some so-called third world country, them can't do that too. Some Africa, Caribbean, Latin America, South America. Which part else them do that? Do you understand? Them not do that in a certain place, man. Them go do it in a certain place. See me I say? And I eat that. See me I say, them just want to use a world dominance and them will control the world. But the world we have equal share in the world. We have equal say in the world. We're not supposed to have the bully over we. Like some man of God. That no work. That no work in our book. See me I say, well, if you have more big brothers here, yeah, and who have said this and that about China, just open an eye, man. You understand? Open an eye. You understand? Don't make them distract you from the reality. Reality we are dealing with. Here, I soon come talk about I talk to the lady about her nephew. Because I have some police that drink and have done a sing. One of them youth I say about them bad man friend and thing and pay something go on. But when I soon hear this, a big thing. I can talk about it later. Here, Lonesome. I'm out. Here? Alright, keep it up. Real. Up. Knockings.